Here we are sitting in a grand taxi, which basically means you just sit in here and wait for 3 other passengers who are going in the same direction. And we just did a little drive around town and nobody is going to Agdaz right now. So we just sit and wait until someone's interested.
Yeah. Show us how you enter. Entrez-vous or chambre. I'll just walk through the door. How would you close our chambre door? Au revoir, Jolie. Good. Okay, wait, I want to come in now. Jolie. Let me in. And here we are. Back to our beautiful ceiling. Cheapest accommodation in town, I'd like to specify. Favorite part of the room is that it happens to be attached. Let's see if we can get some better light here. It happens to be attached to the Kasbah here. And our hosts, the people who run the hotel, are the original inhabitants of the Kasbah. Their family have been here for hundreds of years, which is pretty cool. This is our tour guide, just climbing the date tree. We're supposed to be on a Kasbah tour, but here we are. Yeah. That's how you know if it's a male or female. So this one's male because it's got the little pollen things in there. Yeah. Wow. So in 2012, a German university came here and did some restoring. And this is what it looked like before. And that's what it looks like now. So these arches here is that doorway there. So you can see they've really done a great job. And I think he said that in 4 weeks, they're gonna, in 2 days, no, 1 day, they're coming for 4 weeks. Tonight, sorry. It's like after being restored, nice and smooth. And that's before the restoration happens.
Il va finir comme ça. Ça c'est de la terre avec de la paille.
It is earth mixed with, I think, straw
La
or
paille,
hay.
oui.
Yeah. Marriage, that maybe you
C'est simple.
you give it when you get married?
Yeah.
Okay. The head guy lives here. Look how beautiful it is.
Points of contact.
First people to come up here. Wow.
Hide behind them with your head, shoulders.
Okay, so we've just tried every bank in town here to get some money out because in Hamud, which is our last stop before the desert, there are no cash machines. But we've just had a local tell us that on Saturday and Sunday the bank machines don't work because the banks aren't open, so presumably they're out of money. He offered to take us into his carpet shop to charge our credit cards and give us some dirhams for that, but that felt a little bit, I'm not sure, we didn't know the rate and we weren't, you know, how would you know how much he charged us? So we'll have to stop at Zagora, which is halfway between here and Hamid, because that's where the last cash machine will be, and tomorrow's Monday, or we'll just stay here a night, so. Okay, so we've arrived at this Kasbah. There doesn't appear to be an obvious entrance, and it just kind of blends into people's houses, which is kind of cool. So we're just walking around here, trying to explore. Just met someone who's offered to let us keep our bikes here with some other tourists in a restaurant while we go tour around. Oh, I'm not feeling so hot today. I think I'm getting a cold. I feel a little bit tired. Holy smokes. Is it your family here?
Yes.
As I said before, it's Hard to tell the difference between a historical site, someone's house, or a combination of the two. Apparently Babel and The English Patient was filmed here.
Very beautiful. I've never seen either of those movies. We just had to turn down a guide for this place for not very much money because we are now on a strict budget until we can get to a cash machine that works. So this amazing little courtyard would have been how they got some natural light in here way back in the day through the top there. Up here on the terrace, wow, this is really beautiful. Okay. Salut! Ça va? Et tu? Oui, ça va bien. So we've just stopped in this shop here to have a look around. We got talking to the guy who owns it. Turns out he is family with Rita, the gregarious guy who was helping out Brigitte at our previous accommodation. So a very small world here in Morocco. We just called Rita on the phone and we had a chat with him and life is good.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Rita is your cousin or your brother?
Yeah, I say with me, Rida, the boy.
You were boys together?
It's coming working with me, you know. People, you have big heart.
Yeah.
Just and you family.
Yeah.
No, it's my family.
Yeah. And have you lived here all your life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live here. I have my home there, and people come back with booking.
Yes.
Booking.com. They come back for sleeping with me.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have a guest house.
And after drinking tea, you want to see my home there.
Yeah. Okay.
Marhaba, welcome. Marhaba.
Can you wave?
Ines Tata.
Wave!
You wanna? Wait, come on.
Wave! Dunia's filming me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ines,
And
yeah.
then press hard.
Open.
There you go. Do you want to watch it? What's your name?
Hisham.
Hisham.
Okay.
Hisham.
Nice to meet
Oui,
you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hisham. Inshallah. Oh.
And this is his family, right?
It's, no family. Just you have a bush there. You have another family.
Another family,
Yeah,
the
another
neighbors,
family,
but
yeah.
it's all like family
Yeah,
here.
another family. Come, come. Chicken Norris.
Yes, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yes. And he's just
Inshallah.
given us some saffron.
Oh,
I
welcome.
told him my mom cooks with saffron, so we're gonna get this to her.
Welcome, welcome. Not problem. It's
Yes.
together family.
And he has a beautiful guest house
Thank you very
here.
much.
Yeah.
In Tamnugat.
Yes.
Tamnugat.
Yeah, in
Yes.
Tamnugat.
And
yeah.
Chuck Norris over
And
here.
Chicken Norris Junior.
And Chuck Norris Jr.
Hey, yes, Junior. Chicken Norris. Hey, inshallah.
Just left our friends there. I just can't believe how many authentic experiences we've had just from talking to people in their shops, and they invite us in for tea and we go see their house and we meet their family. People seem to just really want to get to know you, which is exciting for us, you know?
I had hardened myself before the trip thinking that, you know, yeah, you're just gonna have to say no 9 times out of 10 and just keep walking and you're gonna get hassles everywhere, but in the south of Morocco it just hasn't been that at all so far. Everybody's been like super friendly and authentic and genuine. So, pro tip, if you're ever gonna do southeastern Morocco, make sure you get all your cash out in Ouarzazate, because there's a good chance your card might not work in Zagora or Agdaz and you'll be in the desert with no money. Just if things couldn't get much worse than that, Beth is also not feeling well at all and just paid probably 10% of what we own right now for some medicine that she spat out immediately because it was just basically sugar. So things are going well.
I have just walked in from the center of town by myself. Joel and the guy who owns this hotel in Kasbah have gone to Ouarzazate in a grand taxi because none of the bank machines here work. For us anyways, they're not able to get the connection apparently, and going into the bank they can't help you either. I'm feeling a little bit sick, so I'm gonna stay here and nap and maybe do a little bit of editing.
So I've come back to Ouarzazate. I have to get cash out. Normally I travel with, you know, about $1,000 US with me. When you're in a rural area with no cash machines and no local currency, you can always change it. So I don't know why on this trip I just haven't done that. Second mistake was I knew there was only a few ATMs left before the desert. Silly risk, but it's come back to bite me in the bum. I've now done a 2-hour round trip back to a cash machine to get some dirhams. On the bright side though, the Kasbah owner has come with me, and you know, he's essentially royalty, so I've had a royal escort. This has been the best travel day, but it's all part of the experience, and not every day is going to be perfect.
We took the bus here last night and we've come here for our desert adventure.
Just realized my 3 strands of hair aren't so white.
We're staying here at Mohammed's house. No, sorry. He wants to be called Agdz, right? Yep. He found us on Instagram and then we've conversed with him through Airbnb. So this is his traditional mud brick house. We stayed in here last night. And then we're about to have breakfast here in the courtyard. How do I look?
Like a real Berber.
Yeah?
Like a real nomad.
This is much better to breathe through like this. It's just one.
Good.
Okay, so you need one then.
Hello. So this is our Airbnb host, Aziz. And we just woke up after getting in late last night, and it's quite dusty here and windy, so I am going to get, well, Aziz is going to take me to his sister's shop, and I'm going to purchase, what's it called, turban? Yes, turban is very important in the desert. We are outside Aziz's sister's shop. I'm not to film his sister, so we'll see what I end up, what kind of turban I end up with. Okay, so here we are. I've chosen blue as my color, which was suggested by Aziz. 4 meters. 80 dirham. It's in the desert. I've just walked to the edge of town here after my little purchase. We're going to wait a couple of days to go out in the desert because it's quite windy. So that really is another good reason to book directly with people when you're in a destination rather than like with a third party in Marrakesh, because not only do you support those people directly, also potentially can get a better experience, because right now I'm seeing that there's people heading out of town now to go hiking to a dune in this would probably not be very pleasant. When you get overconfident, you don't take the phone with you for directions. You get lost in a town that only has about 8 streets. And I don't think I live on this street. Yep, well and truly lost and need some water. Still lost. Turns out there are many men named Aziz in this town, so not useful.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching our video. We just wanted to say a big thank you and shout out to our Patreon supporters. Knowing that we're growing a small community of people who are getting behind us means a lot, regardless of the fact that 90% of you are related to us. We still think it's pretty cool. So thank you to the Patreon supporters. Make sure that you like the video and subscribe below. We don't want you guys to miss out any of the action, so if you subscribe, you'll get a notification to let you know when that next video comes out. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.